Hey guys, I'm here because I have a library haul. I went to the library today to return some books, and as you guys know, I can't just leave empty-handed. So I got some books. I do still have technically 5 more to read from my last haul, but I really don't think I'm going to read 1 to 2 of them, which is fine with me. I mean, I get them for free from the library, so if I don't read them or I just change my mind and I'm not into them now, it's not a big deal to me. So the ones I got this time, I went to their new release shelf and it was actually pretty darn empty. So I think I only grabbed 1 off of there, 1 or 2, and then I just went down the aisle like I usually do and started pulling books. I do have a wish list, and usually I request books online going down my wish list, but I was at the library, so that's why I just went and got some books. So this is what I got, no particular order. The 10 p.m. Question by Kate DeGoldie. And I just remember that this was in somebody's haul last year, and I thought it sounded good, so I wanted to read it. It says Frankie Parsons is a worrier. Are the smoke alarm batteries dead? Does the cat have worms? Could that odd-shaped spot in his chest be cancer? What about bird flu? And it says basically the only one that would listen to his questions is his mom, but his mom doesn't realize that she's almost the problem of it all, I guess. So that sounds good. This one I've been eyeing too. It's The Limit by Kristen Landon. This is a dystopian novel, and it's about families that have too much money, I believe it is. Let's see. In a world not too far removed from our own, kids are being taken away to special workhouses if their families exceed the financial debt limit imposed by the government. So that sounds really interesting, and like I said, I've had my eye on this one for a while. Next one is Dead End in Norvelt by Jack Gantos, and I thought I just seen this in somebody's haul, and it looks like it's kind of funny. From what I read about it, this kid helps a neighbor write obituaries for people in the town, or that have already died in the town, or something. But it says there's typing obituaries filled with stories about the people who founded his utopian town. Okay. And I guess one story leads into another and leads to another, and he makes all these discoveries, and it's supposed to be funny, and yeah. So, figured I'd try that. Burnout by Adrienne Maria Vretos. And this one I just grabbed. I don't think I've ever heard of this one. It says, one day after Halloween, Nan wakes up in a subway car. She is not dreaming. She doesn't know where she's been or what she's done. She's missing a whole day from her life, and she's wearing a skeleton makeup and a too small Halloween costume. So that just sounds exciting. Not a lot of pages either. Under 200 pages, so. Another one that I don't believe I've heard of, Mason by Thomas Pendleton. And on the back it says Cursed Are the Meek. And it's about a kid named Mason Everett who is slow, or people think he's slow, but his older brother abuses him. And there's a girl in town that knows what's going on, and I'm assuming that she befriends him and stuff, and yeah. It says horror, revenge, and the twisted images born of a lifetime of pain are woven into a masterful tale of suspense and redemption. So it just depends. If there's torture in this, I'm not going to be able to read it because I can't read torture. So, but otherwise, it sounds pretty good. Oh, this is the one I got off the new release shelf. Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Of course, I've heard a lot of this lately. A lot about this lately. I'm not sure if this is one I'm going to read. I don't know if I'm interested in it or not. It's just over 400 pages. The words are pretty big, though. Truthfully, I'm not even sure exactly what it's about. I just keep hearing it everywhere, so I figured, it's free, I'll pick it up. If I get to it, I get to it. If not, then I don't. The next book, of course, hear a lot about. This is from last year. This is Delirium by Lauren Oliver, another dystopian novel. And I'm sure everybody's heard about this book, so I haven't gotten around to reading it yet. So, yeah. Then the next one I got, the sequel to this book was actually on the new release shelf, and it sounded really good, and so I'm like, well, I got to get the first one first. And it's The Body of Christopher Creed by Carol Plum. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's UCCI. And it's about a kid that is picked on and bullied all the time, and he just disappears. Like literally just disappears. And yeah, so it sounds like it's a mystery type thing. And this is actually her first novel, and this was back in 2000. Like I said, though, the sequel was on the new release shelf. The next book I got, or the last book too I got, is actually a sequel. And I got it, it's a small book, it's short in size. It is The Fox Inheritance by Mary E. Pearson. And The Adoration of Jenna Fox is the first one. And I read that and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I would pick up the sequel. And that's another thing, sequels. I really got to start reading sequels because I don't. And so I'm either going to make a month where I'm reading I'm reading just sequels at home month, or I'm going to try to fit in a sequel a month. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it, but I know there's a lot of books out there that I've read that I really enjoyed, but I haven't read the next book to it. And some of them even have the third book out now. So, but that's it. The next book I'm going to read is A Long, Long Sleep. That one's by Anna Sheehan, and I'm also reading It's So Easy and Other Lies by Duff McKagan. I usually do not read two books at the same time, but this is an autobiography, and it's kind of dense, so I've been picking through that and reading, obviously a nonfiction book at the same time to kind of help lift that. So that is it, and yeah. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.